You might notice that I'm in my pajamas today. You might not. Don't know how far the camera goes down. You never know with this. But, geez, Susan went to the acupuncturist last week, and she said she felt pretty good after it. Why in the world is she in her pajamas today? Well, I don't know. I had a great first visit with the acupuncturist. It was stunningly remarkable, the result. And I told her that yesterday when I went back for visit number 2. So she had done a treatment that basically is for people that are very, very depleted and energy-wise and, just don't have any stamina. And she said she could really tell that from the first visit. So she did this kind of, to me it seemed like almost like an emergency room visit. And apparently that's what I needed, because the result was just remarkable. Now, yesterday she did what in her treatment tradition they think of as the other half of the first treatment that I had. And I didn't feel any different right away. I came home and had lunch. Maybe the difference was I didn't want to go out to lunch afterwards, and that was unusual. I would usually choose to, well, we're already over in this little town that has plenty of little places to go eat. Let's go eat. I didn't really want to do that, and I came home. So, but I stayed downstairs. I worked in a chair in the living room all afternoon on the computer. I got more and more tired as the day went on, but hey, that's normal. You do get more tired as the day goes on. And I didn't really think anything of it. Went to sleep, woke up there. I didn't stay up real late last night. My normal, a lot of times I'll stay up till God only knows when, 2 or 3 in the morning. And that's not unusual. And so if the next day I don't wake up until noon, well, that's embarrassing, but that's the way it is. Last night I didn't stay up real late. It was probably 12:30 or maybe 1 o'clock. But I didn't wake up until noon today. And when I woke up, I felt awful. It was as if I hadn't had the first treatment, and I was back to square one. Nauseous, exhausted, my back hurt. My back hurt in a totally different place than it had ever hurt before. I just felt horrendous, and as a result, I'm still in my pajamas. I had a hair appointment, and I really wanted to get my hair cut. There are lots of little spriggy places sticking out. I like spiky looking hair, but not that just goes where I don't want it to go. And I didn't go for that. And I was concerned that I had another thing to do tonight. Luckily, I had my days mixed up, and so that's tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get to it. But even that, there was some mental confusion. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know whether it's a natural part of the treatment or, I've just kind of depleted everything that I got the last time. So today I'm taking, we won't call it a mental health day. We'll call it a, let's see if I can get back to where I was kind of day. Well, let's see if I can get even a couple steps closer to where I was, because although I guess I can't expect to feel that good for the rest of my life. Now, that good is a matter of perspective. In my vernacular, in most people's vernacular, if you felt well enough to sit up in a chair and go to the table to eat and that kind of stuff, that would be a pretty lousy quality of life, because you didn't want to go out and do things. You didn't feel well enough to go up and down stairs. Don't feel well enough to go have a meeting or talk on the phone for 15 minutes or whatever. That would be pretty lousy. For me, that's pretty good. That I'd be, up and slightly about, at least about the house. But, so we have different scales, and I'd like to get back to the point that I was over the weekend, where I'd actually walk into the kitchen. So I don't know what this is about, and I'm hoping for the best. It's not an indictment of acupuncture. Just the second time just really didn't work like the first time did, or maybe it's doing something else that I don't know. Not totally positive, not totally negative. It's a wait and see kind of game. I guess in life's like that. Normal.